We talk PlayStation, let's talk Xbox. Since the last stream, the Xbox Partner Preview Showcase March 2026 happened. I was not able to catch it live. Not that I was gonna watch it live, because I don't care that much. Why do that when you can just pull up a summary article? That way you're not disappointed. See, when you watch live, you gotta hope for something good so you don't waste your fucking time. But when you get the summary article, it doesn't hit as much if it sucks. I will say, before we get into this, I'm gonna assume there wasn't anything crazy announced because I didn't see anybody on my timeline talking about this event. So this shit must have been real, just real. Didn't miss much. Yeah, I could tell, bro. Let me see. Oh, I saw kind of funny TikTok say this was terrible. Damn. Yo, shout out to Dre with the super chat. I know we've been past the PS5 price increase, but I wanted to say that that was an uncommon Sony L. Sony didn't even wait. I told y'all can't trust Sony. They didn't even wait. Yeah, I know about the Ocarina show. We're gonna get to it though. All right, let's talk Xbox. Let's talk Xbox first. All right, the Hunter Reckoning Death Wish reveal trailer. Let's see if there's any bangers.
Never know what it will be. The thing that changes you forever. The danger no one else sees. Lurking in the shadows. Waiting for its prey.
Not taking no gameplay.
Shaw took control. There's nothing here.
Generic white guy here.
We have learned. We've prepared. And we won't let it happen again.
So we're hunting werewolves or vampires or something? Redfall 2. Do you think you'll be playing Saros this year? I'm kind of interested in that game. It depends on if I have anything else to play. Like if I beat all my games, I might hop on. It's a 50-50. We ain't beating Crimson Desert, so there might be time.
A reckoning is coming.
What up, Watts? I have no idea why I should be excited about this. This game looks like a 14-year-old white male's wet dream. Like, let's make a game about a grizzled white guy with a machine gun, and we're gonna do werewolves versus vampires. Yeah, that'd be cool. I gotta see some gameplay. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, next. Wuthering Waves coming to Xbox in July. Isn't this game already out? Isn't this a gacha game?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory type?
Yeah, it's a gacha. Yeah, we're out of chat.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
The Expanse Osiris Reborn. This is supposed to be another one of these Mass Effect.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
Now,
I think her face need a DLSS 5 filter. Let me know, chat. Does he need a filter?
If they want.
We need him alive!
Locked on to you, like a torpedo.
Do not interfere.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
This doesn't look exactly. Some of y'all were saying Mass Effect. This doesn't look exactly like Mass Effect. The only thing I would say is it's third person, but it still looks like it has its own vibe in terms of combat.
For the battle order!
Series belongs to Belters.
Okay, that is. You get the... Damn, that's a lot of options. You get a lot of, okay, choose your own adventure. We like that. We like that.
I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
Oh, that's hot.
A Trojan horse. Protegen let its own enemies.
Okay, that's Mass Effect, yeah. Team meeting. Everybody debates the strats and shit, probably at the end of every mission.
An enemy of my enemy.
I'm trying to get shot by her. Wait, what the fuck? All right, hold on. What did this nigga say?
Is my friend?
Horse. Protegen let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy. Is my friend?
All right, bro. Come on, man. Listen. The game looked cool, but the Expanse. You don't got it. These niggas stole that shit bar from bar. That's literally that's literally what Rex said. Yeah, that's what Rex said when you first meet him. The enemy of my enemy is my... Seek the enemy of my enemy, and there you will find a friend. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're not Rex. I like the destruction, though. That's a common quote. Yeah, but the problem is this is a space game that's clearly inspired by Mass Effect. So it's like you can clearly tell they got it from that, though. If this was some other game, maybe. He played that game too much. I forgot he said that. I didn't. The reason I remember Rex said that because like the funny part about Mass Effect being my favorite game is it was never supposed to be my favorite game. I got into it because that was during my get fresh phase, like in high school. I was bagging groceries and like we would get paid in tips. The problem with giving a teenager money in their hand every day, at least when I would work on the weekends, is I had money in my hand. Versus if you get a paycheck every 2 weeks, you think a little bit more about how you spend your money. So because I felt like I would always get it back, like after work, I would always go to GameStop. I would just drive to GameStop, rush. And like I remember thinking I had like $100 in my pocket. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to buy, but I said I'm about to spend some money, nigga. And then I ended up buying Mass Effect because it had just came out, and I remember GameSpot gave it an 8 out of 10. I was like, what? I didn't even know what the game was about. I was like, whatever, bro. That's how you know I'm really in the game. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna buy this shit, bro. And I remember playing it, and I was like, this game is okay. But it was the moment when you met Rex, and he said, "Seek the enemy of my enemy, and there you will find a friend." I had never heard that quote before. That's what made me sit up in my chair. I said, "Oh, this game different." That's the only reason I remember that, because that's the moment the game first clicked for me. I was like, "Oh, the writing kind of strong in it."
We have to find our own answer.
Who y'all think gonna win? Because only one space game could win. I think space might be the next trending game, because I have an entire section next up talking about only space. There's trends always happen in gaming. This might be the next big one, space shit. I just hope they're not all chasing Mass Effect's Ghost. I love space content, but I would love for them to also be their own thing. The beauty of space is like you're only limited by your imagination, because we don't really know what's out there until the government disclose, but until then, we don't really know what's out there. So do whatever you want. Do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Don't just copy Star Wars, and don't copy fucking Mass Effect. Do what the fuck you want. It looks cool though. We'll keep an eye on it. Space baddies. Cozy Farming Sim goes serial killer in grave seasons. What? Cozy game about a serial killer?
From our old cell, my friend. Your departure caused quite the commotion back home. But I'm proud of you for making it out when you got the chance. I've sent this letter to the address I once knew. That empty old farm up in the mountains. Ashen Ridge is a good, humble town with good people in it. Warm, welcoming but not too inquisitive. I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own.
It's a hot dating sim too.
But be wary. You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourceful...
Can I ask, just out of curiosity, and I swear I'm not trying to be funny, is there some like a law that was passed that I missed? Did like Congress pass a bill that stated like every cozy game has to have like this cutesy like art style?
Will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Make something of yourself, for yourself.
Yeah, the Stardew Valley. Yeah, the voice acting's good though. Demo coming soon. Honestly, it doesn't look bad. It's just not my cup of tea. I actually ended up saying that. Yeah, I would say this doesn't look bad. It's just not my cup of tea. I would pass, but if you're interested, I'm not mad. If you like it, we love it. What else we got? Serious Sam is back in the Shadowverse. Okay. Gen X Games. Serious Sam. If you ask a Gen Xer, what are some of their favorite games? Be like, yeah, bro. So my favorite games are Pac-Man, Pong. Here's my top 5: Pac-Man, Pong, Street Fighter 2, Doom, and Serious Sam. Like, yeah, it's onslaught. and Duke Nukem forever. Duke Nukem is a strong contender.
Oh, man. Looks like we're late for this one, too.
We have to stop getting snacks on the way.
Your little naps aren't helping either.
I get puffy when I don't. But that's beside the point. Let's blast our way out of here before we're cratered next.
Time to get serious.
Teleport first. Think never.
Lava golems! If only I had a garden hose.
I feel like I would only be interested in this if it's a fun challenge, right? I like, you can't put 5-man, does it say 5-man co-op or some shit in this? And like, it's easy, you know? I think it's got roguelike elements. Okay.
I'm about to solve everything violently.
How's the little man with the sub? Appreciate it.
Look at that! Another end of the world situation.
Dear game developers, can we please retire this type of boss fight? I'm so sick of this shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of this boss. The boss design that takes up the whole screen, and all they do is swipe left, you jump, swipe right, you jump, and then they ground pound, so it creates an AoE, and then you jump. After you do that like 2 times in a row, then it opens up and you get to shoot them. I'm tired of this boss. Like, let's retire this one. Game developers, come on, guys. As a 37-year-old gamer, I like roguelikes even more. I agree. Roguelikes are definitely for old heads. Because I think that's why I like Slay the Spire, bro. Just get on the game and get off, bro. Oh, shit. It's like the new COD, you know? Get on and get off. It looks okay, though. That's like a Steam sale game, maybe, and I would have to see how the co-op works. I resent that statement. If you want more power to you, man. Blue crystals, green smoke. I'm over them both. Yeah, like we got to come up with some new gameplay designs, guys. Wasn't the Doom Eternal last game a big boss? I didn't play the last Doom. If you're talking about Doom Eternal, the second to last one, I think it was a big. That shit pissed me off too. Stranger Than Heaven, developed by Ryu. Stranger Than Heaven. It looks marvelous. Ever since whatever. Come on. Here we go. Stranger Than Heaven. I'm getting Yakuza vibes. JG's gonna like stars in 5 cities. Okay. Wait. What year is that? 15, 29, 43, 51, 65. So live through different eras of the Yakuza. Confirmed. More details to be revealed. I feel almost like maybe this is their version of Mafia. Like they want to take the Yakuza formula into the past and tell like a more older tale. No. He's got to be doing music in it or something, right? Very interesting. That one I would play. I would like to see more though. The other trailers were also super focused, music focused. So yeah, maybe he has something music related going on. He was just fighting. Yeah, but like even still, like I can see it like it being like a music mission or something. Very interesting. Could be some Parappa the Rapper shit. Super Meat Boy 3D. That one's cool though. Super Meat Boy 3D gets a release date. Hey, believe it or not, I'm actually looking forward to this game. When is shit coming out? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? So this game is definitely going to stress you out. Will Super Meat Boy be the Dark Souls of platformers? Showing off true skill.
Super Meat Boy 3D!
Wait, nigga, what? The 31st? That's next Tuesday. Holy shit. I guess I'm playing it. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't got shit else to play. I guess I'm gonna try this out then. This is what I mean when I say if a game comes out at the perfect time, because I'm not playing Crimson Desert, bro. Y'all got that, man. That's all y'all. I guess I'm hopping on Super Meat Boy next week. Okay, that's a W. Gaming's dead. There's nothing to play, man. There's nothing to play. You streaming it? Of course, of course. Annapurna reveals Road Trip Adventure Forever ago. You dropping Crimson Desert already? Not dropping. I already dropped it. I don't have the intellect to play that game. My IQ's not high enough, so I'm gonna stick to Super Meat Boy.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'll wake at dawn today. When
time for an introspective story game.
Sleeping.
D1 troll? I'm not trolling, guys.
One jump at a time.
You're doing great.
In a world that's wrong, can't deny it.
Life is about stories. About where we've been. About where we're going.
Today,
still as beautiful as I remember.
the dreams will start to shine.
About the people we meet along the way.
Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to Carl's Pumpkin Mart.
Hey, what are you doing to my van?
What does it look like?
I'm fixing it.
The things we discover.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, Chad. I'm not playing this shit. This is not really moving me, man. This feels like what's that show? Every step you take, the one with the Olsen twins, like the video game. Like, I don't understand that.
Hey, what are you doing out there?
And the things
Yeah,
we
Full House, the
leave
video.
behind.
What?
How will your
Oh,
story
you going to the
end?
sunken place? Maybe it's lit then. The reverse sunken place. Okay. It's crazy too, because like I feel like a certain demographic will look at this game and get excited because they feel like they can relate to it, and then turn around and be like, I'm not playing no game with no black protagonist. I can't relate to it. But I argue you can't relate to this game either. A nice white family going on vacation in the van and shit, getting lost in the open west. Like, you're from a fucking trailer park, most of you guys. So like, I'd argue you can't relate to this either, but okay. Anyways, Hack & Slash roguelike Ascend to Zero arrives in July. There we go.
Is there a past
Why
you
you
wish
hitting
you could rewrite?
You have to be nice to me.
Loop start.
Oh, this fast. I feel like that one dude, the white niggas, he gonna make a, you know, those white niggas love those ADHD games. Love those Adderall games. Oh, you slow down time? Beat the clock. Beat your destiny. Beat your meat. Up your arsenal, up your game. Got a deep skill tree. Yeah, they love that movement. Who's actually playing these trash ass games? I wouldn't call this game trash. It's just not for you, bro. The thumbnail is still yesterday on YouTube. I'll fix it later. This game's not.
I'll change the future. There's still time.
Yeah, trash is a stretch. It's just not for you. That's why I'm always careful to say, like, it's not for me, but I can see a market for it. If you can't see a market, then usually you're not capable of thinking outside yourself. You gotta remember, guys, these consoles are not built specifically for you. They cast wide nets. What else we got? Dispatch reveal coming to Xbox. Don't care about that. Y'all have not truly played bad games? Nah, facts. They have not. They have not. So Atomfall developer Rebellion unveils Alien Deathstorm. Is this a RTS?
What the hell happened here? Where is everyone?
Rebellion. Oh, they make those choose your own adventures, right? Okay, I'm interested. The art direction, I'm interested. Party. Ah, shit. Roaches.
Warning. Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
Yo, shout out to Dark Moon Flame with the sub. Appreciate it. Alien Deathstorm. Shout out to what up, Vicious? Is it more horror or like action? Alien pussy. Coming 2027. Looks okay. I would have to see more. Frog Squad slips Xbox players to the... Who wants to play Frog Squad?
Listen up, you useless frogs.
Your king is hungry, and I want my next meal now.
Fall Guys?
You have 15 minutes to get into that sewer and
this is
find me some food.
That's another thing too, right? What's up with all these co-op friend slop games? Is it like a requirement when you make a friend slop game to make sure that the characters you play as have no physics behind their body? Why do they all move in like this kooky ass non-physical way?
So start searching, or I'll eat you instead. Use that sticky tongue of yours to drag back something nice and juicy. For frog's sake, stick together when you get down there.
Because it's vibe coded.
Change every time.
Hey, streamers are gonna love this game.
Traps and strings.
It ain't for me, but streamers are going to be on this one, man. Every IRL streamer is gonna stop streaming IRL for about 24 hours to hop on the stream and play this shit, then go back to harassing people in public.
Next time, I want even more. And then more. And more. And more.
What do you think of Pragmata? Huh? What do you think of Crimson Desert? Huh? What do you think of Wolverine? What the fuck? There's no games to play. They'll come back and play this dumb shit. Not with a friend slop. Not my cup of tea, but I know the streamers are gonna play it, baby. Oh shit. People will call games trash, but then go play games like Chained Up together. Yeah, and the worst part is they don't even know why they play them games. Well, I do. It's because they're sheep. Their favorite streamer played that shit. As a black man, I said that shit. I'm not playing no game where I'm chained up with somebody. Nope. I don't like the optics of that shit. It's not that it is that deep. I'm not playing a goofy ass game. Y'all wasn't playing it more than 48 hours anyway. Bluey's Happy Snap. Wait, Bluey Snap? Like Pokemon Snap? Oh shit. Game of the year? Shout out to Lucky Plays with the super chat. If you have your mentions on Insta, I tagged you in a funny video of a guy exposing his homie's 2K Zen setup. It's a good laugh. You know them niggas be chilling. Another Bluey stream? Explore Bluey's world like never before. Real Gaming's back. It is. It's Pokemon Snap with Bluey. Because it's like a kid show. Like, well, first of all, like, what's the boss fight in this? The only thing I can think of is because it's a kid show, a boss fight in Bluey's Happy Snaps would be like to get a picture of an adult throwing you the middle finger while your parents aren't paying attention. You gotta bait an adult. Who's playing Bluey's Happy Snaps? This is the GTA 6 killer. It might be, man. Hey, we got more Bluey gameplay than GTA 6, bro. It is what it is, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It looks like a good. Jokes aside, it looks like a good kids game. Like this shit trash. It's for kids, bro. Relax, fucking relax. Stalker 2 Cost of Hope announcement.
This story is full of mysteries, like the zone itself.
Is this a DLC? I guess this game came out already.
Can't just live in peace. The zone has enough to offer without spilling blood over it. When I heard what happened that sunny day, a chill ran down my spine.
It's an expansion, okay.
I was there. It was night, and it was raining.
Do you call this Rockstar waiting?
Is this what peace looks like to you? My guys, they let your men in, shared their food, and what did they get in return? According to Section
they fighting big ass water blobs
of the D4 agreement, in case of suspicion regarding one of the parties attacking the other, the affected party has the right to secure and surveil a member of the suspected aggressor.
No one is being taken.
That is my decision.
That's a Dasani bubble.
There can be no.
That shit would be poisonous as hell.
We are the ones standing between the zone's plague of filth and ordinary people.
Is Stalker like Metro? I didn't know it had like these supernatural elements in it.
We always end up in the same exact spot. That's justice, I suppose.
That's the end of D4.
It's rough around the edges, but it's fun. Cost of Hope is coming this summer, man.
Are you ready, Skiff? To discover the price of freedom.
They're growing Marduk. It looks okay, looks okay. A lot of supernatural elements. I'm surprised by that. Musa, Dirty Fate.
전하께 아뢰옵니다. 선천의 초목이 이미 시들어 죽었어.
No subtitles?
한성 안팎에는 굶어 죽은 백성의 시신이 쌓여가고 있사옵니다. 백성들이 굶주림에 미쳐 이제는 서로의 살을 뜯어먹고 있사옵니다.
Zombies?
살아있는 이가 죽은 이를 잡아먹고 그 죽은 이가 또다시 누군가의 식량이 되옵니다. 식인이 전염병처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 할 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
Begging the king hanging out in his bunker. Okay, little Aura Foreman, Korean superhero. Plays Lubu, destroying the Scourge, the zombie Scourge. Only black people, Cody said, nigga, because our ears are perked up to that shit, bro. What is this? Is this a real game? Not gonna lie, off rip, this camera looks terrible. Just need some DLSS 5. Coming in 2027, Musa. I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta see some like actual more gameplay. Like those animations looked a little rough, but it looked like maybe it had potential. I don't know, man. The gorgeous Eternal Life of Goldman gets an Xbox demo. Okay. Do Crimes Across the Cosmos in a tactical RPG? What?
Marzir. Astar balna diwin ko nara. Petir Mardeshka.
You cannot tell me he is not speaking nigga space Creole. That shit sound like some nigga space Creole to me. Like what the like how are you speaking fucking Creole and alien at the same time, bro? Space gumbo. This looks cool though.
Under Edwards Kogirameltat. Go Strila Big Khan.
Shout out to DJ Dingy Blue. What's up? Interesting. I like the art and the gameplay style. It looks interesting.
Balna Zipirnin. Abring Beltirzi.
The top op.
Sarpak.
Wait, did it just flip images? Something changed there. The fuck? Did nothing change there? He looks like he changed like a little bit. There's some type of time manipulation thing going on. I bet recording the voice lines for this was really fun because they just made some shit up. They just hopped in the mic and said, all right, y'all was bitching in the fucking chat about this Goldman shit. Let me see. Wait, what y'all talking about? Y'all said this shit fire?
The inhabitants of the archipelago had quite a range of ideas about who ultimately would come to save them. But even their gloomiest pessimists could never have imagined they'd be pinning all their hopes on a ridiculous old man.
Oh yeah, the art is fire.
Undoubtedly, he was a spry old fellow for someone.
Okay, y'all was right. The art is fucking fire in this.
Date. But still, what could anyone honestly expect from a walking fossil?
Yeah, AI ain't doing this.
Maybe he'd pester everyone with endless questions, or trace his finger across his maps, which are no less ancient than he. But you'd have to be downright bats to think he'd actually defeat anyone
Why
with
his
that
old ass
funny little cane.
It's all hand-drawn, apparently. Interesting. Yeah, AI ain't got the heart to pull this off.
Of course, one can blindly hope that certain creatures might rather choose to withdraw, if only out of immense respect for the age-old wisdom
When does
of
come
the
out?
venerable reanimated museum exhibit. But most won't be surrendering without a fight. On the other hand,
looks
isn't
challenging
that
too.
how every ancient geezer recounts the story of his life? Dramatic, fantastic, as if every
It's crazy how like sometimes you don't even have to have super innovative gameplay. Like just good art direction can take your game very far.
trivial excursion were transformed into a series of trials, and every new day brought inevitable pain. And were this life eternal,
Someone said his
there would be
Cuphead
no
slop.
end
Okay.
to the suffering.
Cuphead's beard is not glowing like a Super Saiyan.
Some people
Or flowing.
get so old, they simply forget to die.
Coming 2026. I don't know if I want to touch the demo, but I definitely want to know when this is coming out. If it comes out at the right time, I would play it. This might be one of those sleeper bangers. Bro. One of those sleeper bangers. 82 is finally on Xbox. I already got it on PC. Head to Sumptuous Deco Bank Dystopia. What? Oh, it's just called Artificial Detective. That was a weird ass title. I was like, what the fuck title is this game?
Just take care of your little freaking
Fire the
Robo-Zoo
team.
and let me do my thing. All of humanity has disappeared. Sound like the biggest missing persons case in the history of the world? Yeah, thank God I'm on the job. Artificial Detective 2846. Best detective in the world. Only detective in the world. The point is this, all right? I'm gonna solve this case. There's just one piece in the puzzle that's driving me crazy. No touching. You got your toy? These are my toys. I'm a detective, not a babysitter, all right?
Detective Clanker?
What the f?
What the freak? Don't have too much urgency now. Where the gameplay at? Okay.
Hold on, kid!
I can't tell what kind of game this is. Is it like a third-person Souls game? Because like the way he's moving is really sluggish, and part of it is probably because he's a clanker, but I can't really tell.
I got you.
I would have to see more. The world is interesting. The world is interesting, but I need to see more gameplay before you sell me. We'll keep an eye on that one. Detective Clanker. Oh, that's the end of it. Well, now that we made it to the end of the Xbox, let's see. This one looked interesting, but interesting doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. It's like half a point, 0.5, 0.5. That's one. I would play this. That's 2 points. I don't know. Keep an eye on it. That's half a point, 2.5. I'm not playing that. I might play Bluey, but that's not for real. It's shits and giggles. I'm not playing that. I don't even remember what that is. I already played that. It's a gotcha game. Definitely not playing that. That's 3, but the thing is, I already knew this game was coming. I was already interested, so, you know, 0.5. I'm not going to give it a full point. That's 3 things. Stranger Than Heaven. Okay, that's 1, 4. This is probably the only game where I'm like, okay, this one I'll probably definitely be there day one. Serious Sam, maybe a Steam sale. That's 0.5. Cozy game. I don't care about that. Expanse. We already knew that was coming. It's an old game, so it doesn't really count. I'll give it a 0.5. So we're now at like 5 points. Gotcha game. Don't care. Don't care about that either. There was like 5 things really. And even still, like they're all 50-50 type shit. There's nothing here besides maybe Stranger Than Heaven and Super Meat Boy where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on it. So yeah, this one was kind of weak. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, but definitely a lot of room for improvement. What should I do? I'm gonna give Asha, the new CEO of Xbox, a pass though, because I'm pretty sure this show was not the grandpa one. Oh yeah, we'll throw that in there. But even still, I'd still say it's like a 5 or 6 at best. I'm gonna give Asha a little bit of a pass though, just because I'm pretty sure this was planned before she took the helm as the CEO of Xbox. I think the real test is like the next real big showcase, when she gets control more of the company. I'm gonna assume this was already in the works, basically. We're Call of Duty at, bro. Real shit, we're Call of Duty. And then other Xbox news. Big Game Pass rumor could make this service even more confusing. It's being reported that Microsoft might further shake up the Game Pass with new tiers of the service. Now one of them may have been revealed. According to a user on Twitter, they discovered references to something called Triton, and it is said to be the name of a new tier for Game Pass that would only include first-party games from Xbox Game Studios. This could include games like Doom Eternal, Dishonored 2, Fallout 4, Halo 5, and The Elder Scrolls Online and the State of Decay 2, among others. It's unclear if this supposed new Game Pass tier would include all first-party Xbox games or some specific selection of them. It's also possible Triton is an experiment and isn't planned for the release at all. There's not much to go on at this stage, so this is a possible price, releasing time, or other specifics are not available. GameSpot has contacted Microsoft seeking clarification. If this was priced correctly, I would be interested in this, I'm not gonna lie. The main reason to get Game Pass is the exclusive, so if I know that's the only reason I'm really getting it, I don't care about all the stuff, I don't have to pet you, bro. If I know that's the only reason I'm getting it for those 3-4 exclusives coming out in the year, if it's priced cheaply, I might consider getting it, because I don't want to pay month to month for some shit I don't care about. But if I can get a discounted price and only get the first party games, maybe, but it really depends on that price. Honestly, we probably won't see Asha's effect on the company for a while, given how long development takes. No, that's real. We might have to give her to like top of 2027. No, that's real. A lot of this stuff is already planned, and I hope people understand that. That's real. I would accept that answer. What's a good price? $10 a month at most. 15, 10 or 15. Well, no, because what it costs now. What's the Game Pass price now? $30. Fucking. There's already a 15 one. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that down to 5, man. So do 5 times 12, whatever the fuck that is, maybe. If all I'm getting is the games that I want, yeah, let's go ahead and drop that down to like maybe 5 to like maybe $7.99 a month. Yeah, that's rough. It's got to be cheap. It's got to be cheap. So if I know they're coming out that year with a bunch of bangers that I want to play, they got like 3 or 4 games, then I'll just get that tier because I'm not worried about everything else on the Game Pass. Honestly, I think the Game Pass price is worth it. Check the games they have and it's actually good quality. I think it's probably worth it for people who play a lot of games, but you got to keep in mind that the average gamer is playing 2K and Call of Duty. Remember, the best-selling game of 2025 was NBA 2K26. They're still on Fortnite. They're still on Call of Duty. Call of Duty is rising in sales, by the way. The game they swore they hate. So, like, what's Game Pass to them? They looking at that grandpa game like that shit's stupid. You said that shit hand-drawn? Give me that AI video game.